This taxiway at Delaware Coastal Airport is set to be expanded. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Christina DeRobertis. Phase 1 of a 4-part taxiway extension process has been completed at Delaware Coastal Airport, and once that's finished, the taxiway will sit parallel to the current taxiway B. The extension will allow for larger aircrafts to travel the taxiway. Members of Delaware Coastal Airport Advisory Committee say this is needed as traffic to the airport has become too much for the current taxiway to handle. Coast TV photojournalist Matt Hipsman drops us off at the airport.
The new taxiway Bravo will be a FAA compliant full-length taxiway for our primary runway. The runway right now is 5,500 feet long, so of course the taxiway is going to match that. The problem is the Federal Aviation Administration required us to break the construction phasing of the taxiway into 4 separate construction phases. So we have just completed phase 1. Sussex County just received 2 grants from the Federal Aviation Administration to construct the second phase. And then of course we're going to need another 2 years of FAA grants to complete the 3rd and the 4th phase.
Construction going on at the airport, and they want to complain about my tax dollars. I don't want my tax dollars going into that for fancy people in their airplanes. The type of traffic we have here now, the taxiway we have no longer even meets the standards. So it's difficult for larger airplanes to get up and down the runway because we don't have parallel taxiways. But 90% of that construction is being funded through taxes that I pay and the other airplane owners pay, and the people out here on the highway do not pay that. None of their tax money goes to that.
We would always love to have scheduled airline service at this airport, but the economic realities, our proximity to Philadelphia, Baltimore, even Washington, D.C., kind of makes it difficult to romance an airline, to want to drop a flight at the Delaware Coastal Airport only to fly what would probably be less than a 15-minute flight to a hub airport.